Namaskar, warm greetings from DELNET Developing Library Network, New Delhi, India. Distinguished speaker, Dr. Gopakumar V, eminent librarians, library and information science professionals, heads of computer science departments, IT professionals, IQAC heads, faculty, researchers, scholars, my colleagues here at DELNET New Delhi, and also its coordination units at Bangalore and Pune, ladies and gentlemen. I, Dr. Sangeeta Kaul, Director DELNET, on behalf of DELNET, takes profound pleasure in welcoming you all to today's DELNET webinar cum workshop session on data visualization tools and techniques with a special focus on Google Looker Studio, which will shortly be conducted by our esteemed resource person, Dr. Gopakumar V, the Head Knowledge Center, Kerala University of Digital Sciences, Innovation and Technology, being most commonly known as the Digital University of Kerala, a very unique university of its own kind located at Thiruvananthapuram. We remain indebted to the large participation of more than 1,700 participants registered from different parts of India and many other countries, including Bhutan, Canada, Germany, Pakistan, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Tunisia, Turkey, USA, UK, and US, who have been able to join today at the webinar session. The large participation is evident of the fact that everyone is indeed looking forward to the deliberations today and to get acquainted with this new visualization technique and tools. It is a continuous endeavor of DELNET, a pioneer in library networking, having a vast network of more than 9,100 institutions spread across the country and also in many other countries, including Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, and Kazakhstan, to organize the knowledge sharing and also the knowledge enhancing sessions for competency development among the library professionals and also among the researchers and scholars in the country. At the very outset, on behalf of DELNET, we would like to express our very warm, sincere gratitude and thanks to our most esteemed speaker, Dr. Gopakumar ji, who has been very kind and gracious in acceding to our request and being there with us and agreeing to share his vast expertise and knowledge on the subject. Thank you so very much, Dr. Gopakumar ji. It's always such an immense honor and pleasure, and thank you very much indeed for your enormous support to DELNET. May I have a pleasure of now apprising you all of the remarkable contributions being made by Dr. Gopakumar ji, and it's an honor for me to make an humble attempt in making you all aware about the very good self of Dr. Gopakumar ji, who serves as university librarian and also holds the position of Head of the Knowledge Center at the Kerala University of Digital Sciences, Innovation and Technology, being called as Digital University of Kerala at Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala in India. Prior to joining, he also had the opportunity of holding the esteemed roles of the University Librarian and Head of the Department of Library and Information Sciences at Goa University. Dr. Gopakumar has significantly contributed to the academic landscape as an academic council member and also the chairman of the Board of Studies in the Library and Information Department of Goa University. You will be really amazed to know that Dr. Gopakumar ji, with an extensive professional journey spanning across 41 years, he has dedicated 26 years of his career to various colleges in Kerala. His educational journey includes a PhD earned from Bangalore University, following his initial academic pursuits with a BSc in Botany and MLISC. Dr. Gopakumar ji also possesses a wealth of expertise in diverse library-related softwares and digital content development softwares. He is well-versed in software applications pertaining to academia, digital content creation, and data visualizations. Notably, he has developed various types of digital content and has also conducted classes on content development during refresher courses at UGC HRDCs of several universities. I'm also very happy to inform you that Dr. Gopakumar V is a mentor and a guide in the academic realm and has successfully supervised and guided 5 scholars in achieving their Doctor of Philosophy degrees. His scholarly contributions include 27 research papers and authorship of 3 very eminent titles. He also has been involved in translating 2 novels originally written in Kannada by Dr. Shivrama Karant into Malayalam. Dr. Gopakumar's commitment to knowledge dissemination extends in organizing a large number of workshops, refresher courses, and also the 3 major international conferences. He has also left a deep impact in the fields of librarianship, information science, and also the academic research. It's a profound honor and pleasure also to inform all our distinguished colleagues over here that Dr. Gopakumarji also served as a distinguished governing board member of DELNET, being elected by member institutions for the biennial term 2024-26. Immense honor and pleasure, Dr. Gopakumarji, on behalf of DELNET, on behalf of each one of us, to welcome you. And we are indeed much grateful to you for very graciously accepting our invite and being there with us, and also speaking about very emerging new tools, which are being there, and how it can play a crucial role in the libraries as well as in in research and academia. I don't want to stand between you and our, attendees who are looking forward now, to the deliberations. May I have a pleasure of requesting you to accept our invite once again to be the presenter of the session.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm sharing my screen.
Please kindly, yes. We can have the presentation file.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone.
Dr. Gopakumarji. Very good afternoon, Dr. Gopakumarji. Can we have the screen, the presentation file? Yeah, because
I'm presenting it from here. Okay, it's here only.
No, I'm requesting presentation file, Dr. Gopakumarji. Yes, and in the slideshow, if we can have it.
Yeah, that's it. I will share the file with you. Can you see the screen now?
That's what I'm requesting you. If you can put it in the slide, yes, and put it in the slideshow because yes,
yeah,
that's perfect. This is perfectly fine.
Yes. It's now in the slideshow. Yeah.
This is perfectly fine. This is over to you, Dr. Kumarji. Please.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. I'll be talking about data visualization, and it is going to be a simple introduction with some practical demonstration how we can build a data dashboard. Okay, that is what actually. So initially there will be some presentation of some 10 slides, and later on I will present before you how to build a dashboard as such. Okay, we will be using a particular platform to build the data dashboard. That's how the entire my presentation goes. So initially only 10 slides, just see what the features of this particular tool that I am going to use. Okay, so introduction to data visualization. Data visualization is the graphical representation of information and data. We might have used it a lot already. In Excel, we have the facility of converting the data into tables, and then the tables are converted into graphs. Okay, that is actually, in simple terms, that is the data visualization. Okay, but here it is going beyond, above that, in fact. Okay, so it helps understand patterns, trends, and outliers in data through charts, graphs, and maps. Pattern, that if there is a pattern in the usage of library, or if there is a pattern in the purchase of books, that all can be easily taken out from these visualizations. And if there is a particular trend getting evolved in the data, that also can be easily identified using this type of visualizations. Okay, it is essential for making data driven decisions. You know that in management technology, people say that our decisions are mostly based on data. We depend on the total data, then based on that only we take our decision. For example, in a library, if people are using a particular section of a book area, you can think that more people are using, then based on that you can think of buying more books. That's in simple terms, that is what data driven decisions. And then communicate insights effectively, how we can even those ideas can be shared with others. In fact, when I started this innovation, I started is that my vice chancellor used to ask me every now and then, hey Gopakumar, how many people are coming to the library, how many books you have purchased, how much amount you have spent on the books purchase, like that. So many questions. He was so much interested in the library working, and also he used to ask me questions. So I was terribly upset because I don't have the quickest answer at that time. I may not have it. So I have to prepare something so that the moment he is asking, or I thought of he not asking me the questions. That is where this type of a visualization made a dashboard and then shared with him, so he need not even ask me anything. Just he himself can deduce the information from the dashboard. That's what exactly I have done using this visualization. Okay. Then comes why data visualization is important. It simplifies complex data for better understanding. It actually simplifies the complex data into visualizations. Then aids in faster data-driven decision making. Quick decision making is possible because we have the support of data. Enhances communication through visuals. And you know that when we see a picture, actually things are easy to understand. Okay, that is where these graphs are useful. Okay, so it enhances communication through visuals, reveals trends, patterns, and anomalies, and supports interactive data exploration and presentation. That's very important. It is very much interactive. You will understand what exactly I'm trying to say. What what exactly is the interactive data exploration means. When I show it, you will understand it. Okay, then you can see here, this is what I told in the beginning. Okay, here there is a table in Excel, sorry, the data collection in Excel, which is converted into a particular table. The school wise purchase of books and its cost is mentioned over there, and then here you can see it has been converted into a graph, and we can easily say that School of Life Sciences has purchased a maximum number of books, or they have spent more money on the purchase of books very easily. Whereas it is little difficult, we have to spend more time on this to identify who has spent more money. So this way, this is actually the data. From this data, you are bringing up or making up a particular visualization like this. Okay, so these are the questions my vice chancellor used to ask me, like how many books have you purchased, what is the total amount spent on the purchase of books, what is the average cost of a book, what is the average discount. So all these small questions, no, he may ask, which I have avoided by presenting him with a dashboard, data dashboard. Okay, so all these questions you can understand. These are simpler things, but it may take little time for us to identify or deduce the idea from the data. It may take time. Whereas when you may convert it into a visualization like that, you need not worry. It is easily available to you. Okay. And then what are the advantages of data visualization? It comprehends the data trends very easily. We can identify the data trends, facilitates faster and more accurate decisions. I think I have already told it. Identifies correlations and anomalies quickly. Then supports storytelling with data. That's a wonderful two to three words. Because see, if you have your data with you, you can tell the story out of what you have done. Okay, the entire your performance can be told about using this particular data dashboard. That's what is called as storytelling with the data. Then it engages and retains audience attention with the visuals. Basically, that is the most important part of visualization. The visuals are helping us to keep the audience attention there. Okay, so that's it. And then comes what are the disadvantages. Yes, there are, in fact there are some disadvantages also. Misleading visuals can distort the facts. If you have not prepared a visual properly, it can give a wrong perception. Okay, so it can give a wrong perception. Then oversimplification may overlook crucial details. If you make it very simple, then some crucial facts may be lost in the midst of all those things. then requires expertise and reliable tools. That is very important. Only thing is, I learned this so that I could do it. So you need somebody with expertise to make this, and you need reliable tools. Reliable, very much reliable tools are required. If it doesn't reflect the original data, now what is the meaning of it? So you may be doing it with thinking that everything will be okay, but the tool is not operating properly, means you will get a different visualization. So you need a pakka, very good tool for that, a reliable tool for that. Then information overload with excessive data, that is another. People think that we can do many things, we can add so many things together and make it a junk over there. Everything means that actually doesn't serve the purpose. Okay, if at all you want to showcase something, it should be properly arranged. A simple one only you have to make, and then can lead to biased interpretations if not done ethically. You have to use things ethically. Yeah, that's for everywhere. You have to go by ethics only. Otherwise, no, it may lead to biased interpretations. Okay. And then comes where all these are used. Basically, this is law. It is used lots in business nowadays, basically because the digital marketing trend is there. So when people advertise over the social media and all, no, lot of data gets accumulated, which is not, it's very difficult to identify the trends in that. For that, this type of a visualization tool is very much imminent or very much required. Same is the case with healthcare, marketing, finance, and even in education. This type of a visualization is being used almost everywhere. Okay, so people with the skill for making data visualize, no, are lot of demand, are having lot of demand in the society. So think even librarians also, library professionals also should come up with this type of a skill. Okay, and then what are the tools commonly used? There are several tools for that. So those which are in the market with prominence are Tableau. It is an interactive dashboard for business intelligence. And then comes Power BI. Power BI is a product from Microsoft. BI means business intelligence. So wonderful tool. Only thing is it's a costly thing. You can make it, but if you want to share it with others, you have to pay for it. Okay, you can build it. Only thing is to share it with others, you may have to pay for it. So it's allowing data analytics with a seamless integration with the Microsoft tool. That's very important because most of us are using MS Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and all. No, so there the communication between the softwares is very easy. Okay, the integration is very easy. And finally, Google Looker Studio. So just like many of the platforms that we are getting from Google, you know about Google Drive, Gmail, okay, like that. This platform also, for the time being, it's totally free. Google Looker Studio is free and simple, but it's simple, but it's effective web-based charts. Like that, many are there. Many such tools are there. Okay, and I have found Google Looker Studio very useful because just drag and drop only is required. Only thing is you have to use your logic and then make up the dashboard. It's very easy. Okay, what I am going to do is I will just demonstrate it. Okay, so best practices for data visualization. What all you should do in the to maintain a clean database. What you should, sorry, data dashboard. Choose the right chart for the right data type. Always, otherwise, no, it won't help at all to communicate, to share the idea. You have to use the right chart, then avoid clutter and maintain simplicity. I already told about it. Then use consistent colors and labels. Yeah, we can call it as brand colors or something like that. Use that consistent colors and the labels for clarity. Provide context and annotations wherever required. Just put it that this is a particular thing. You like some text you can place there to tell more explicitly what exactly that particular visualization tells. Then ensure data accuracy and ethical representation. That is always a must. you need to maintain data accuracy. Otherwise, no, it will give a different picture. That's all. And ethical representation, it's everywhere. We will tell any profession you have to do things ethically only. Okay, and then data visualization is an indispensable tool for analyzing and interpreting data. It can reveal valuable insights and support better decision making when used correctly. And however, it is essential to use it responsibly to avoid misleading conclusions. Okay, so this is actually the conclusion, and then thank you for your attention. I am just going to demonstrate. Let us learn making a data dashboard using Google Looker Studio. So I'm just going to show you in front of you how to make a Google Looker Studio dashboard. Okay, I have the data. So what you have to do is just note down what the points. I will be doing it step by step. You can just note down it. Okay, so otherwise, no, practically doing it is difficult because lots of around more than 600 people are now listening to me. So it becomes very difficult task. Okay, but listen, if you listen to me, you will be able to do it on your own. It's a very simple software, but you have to use that logically. That's where it starts. Okay, so see what I am doing here. Okay, I'm just again going to show you first the data that I have. This is the data that you can see an Excel sheet over here where the data says it is delivery date, school, because the university has 5 schools under that, namely School of Social Sciences, Life Sciences, Mathematical Sciences, Physics, like that. 5 schools are there in the university, and the subject in which the book was purchased. So each row is representing a single book. Each row is for a single book, and then who has recommended the book, and then who has published, which publisher has published. Here it is Elsevier, and when you have ordered, within how many days you got the book. After ordering it, within how many days you got the book, and when was it published, mode of purchase. Okay, maybe there can be online purchase, it can be a gift, it can be through exhibition or direct purchase from the publisher. Like that, several modes are there, how you procure the book. Then type of a book, what type of a book it is. These questions are usually asked. How many reference books you have purchased this year? So like that, there can be a question. You can see here textbooks, reference book, like that it is mentioned over there. Then there is the names of the suppliers are there. Okay, so all names of their only name is required. Then comes the original price of the book, then how much discount was allowed by the seller, and the final price. So this is the data for around 3 years purchase I have here. Okay, 3 years purchase, and it is this is 2022. Then you can see a different color over there. I'll just drag it. Yeah, it around the 4,000 books are there. So naturally it takes time. So I will just drag it from here. Just wanted to, yeah, this yellow colored is starting from 2023, and then comes 2024. You can see the entire data, and as I told you earlier, one row is representing one item. In my case, it is one book. That's how you have to have the data. Okay, otherwise no, you won't be able to make a visualization. Clear? So these are so you have to think what all the data elements you have to keep. So usually why people should keep this particular thing like delivery days. I wanted to know which agency is supplying us quickly. Okay, for that only I have used this particular date. Within when we place an order, within how many days I am getting the book. Okay, so I can decide, and also along with that, how much discount somebody is giving. Together I can decide on which agency I can depend on. That's how the decision making is possible. Okay, so as I told you earlier, in one row, this is one row, that the one item should be described using these particular variables. These are the various variables for that. It's very simple. So far it is simple only. So I'm just keeping this data in a folder over there. Okay, the data is there. Then what you have to do is, the first thing is you have to open your Google Drive. So you can just note down, have the data. Step number 1, have the data in Excel sheet within bracket, 1 row for 1 item. Just note down. That is the first step. Step 2 is, I'm just now onwards, I will go little slowly so that you can note down. Okay. Step 2 is upload the data into the data in Excel into your Google Drive. That's what I am going to do. Open your Google Drive, upload it, upload the file. I have the data in my desktop. Yeah, it is here. This is purchase of books 2022 to 2000. This is the file that I have in. I have kept it in a folder and I'm uploading it. So step 1 is, again I'm telling, it is upload the data into your Google Drive. And after uploading it, when you click on the resend button, you will get the file over here. But you can see here XLSX. So still it is Excel file only. Even though you have uploaded it into your drive, it still remains as an Excel file only. Clear? Now you open it. So I am opening the Excel file. And how will you distinguish that it is an Excel file? Here it is there, XLSX. So what you have done, uploaded the file into your Google Drive and then opened it, and you should recognize this. This should be there. It is for the latest Excel files, no, Excel X extended. It is there. XLSX is there. Okay. So this is what the first step you have to do. I hope you have noted down. And next, you have to convert this file into a Google Sheet. There's a purpose behind it. So convert this into a Google Sheet. How will you do that? For that, go to File, and here is the option, Save as Google Sheets. Click on that. All of a sudden, the file gets converted into a Google Sheet. You can see here. This time, there won't be XLS over there. XLS will not be there. It says that it has got converted into a Google Sheet. Sorry, yeah, Google Sheet only, Google Sheet. Earlier it was Excel. You can see here, this was Excel and this is Google Sheet. The difference is this particular indication. Okay, so I'm closing this Excel sheet I have closed, and this is the Google Sheet that I have. And remember this name, purchase of books 2022 to 2024. Okay, so this visualize this data. In fact, I have already converted into a visualization. I will show you that. Then I will make you, I will tell you how to make that. Okay. So I'm closing this drive also, and the file name is purchase of books 2022. Remember the name, because we are going to bring that into our screen. Okay, so this is what I have done using my data in my drive. You can see here, University of North Carolina. It is all fictitious only. I have not used my university data. And knowledge center data dashboard showing the details of purchase of books in the knowledge center. Then there is a link, page 1 for key performance indicators. Okay, key performance indicator, any industry, for that they will have certain points where they will perform well. Okay, and those points they have to showcase separately. That's called key performance indicators, or you can call it as KPIs. Okay, and then other purchase details like that. I just gave to show you that it is possible. Okay, and then I have kept the data also for download. Anyway, so here you can see name, home, and then comes page 1, page 2, page. There are the visualization is shown in 3 pages. I will show you this totally. There is nothing more in this, only the first page of this. Okay, when I click on either on this or in this, it takes us to the same page. This is the page where you can see the visualization. You can see here, it says key performance indicators. With regard to a library, the total number of books purchased is naturally a performance. Okay, you can see here it is says 4,467 books. When you look here, the last number here will be 4,468 because one line has taken for the headers. So exact number it has shown here, total number of books purchased, and then comes the total amount spent for the purchase of books for the last 3 years. It comes to 38 lakhs. Okay, exact amount it has brought in. Then this amount is divided by this number, and you are getting average cost of a book. Average, and you need not do it. The software will do it for you. Okay, average cost of a book and average discount. All these 3 years, on an average, we were getting 20.07% of discount, and on an average, it takes 17 days for delivery of a book. On an average, if there are 5 vendors with whom we deal, all of them have supplied, and on average we are getting the books within. That means, what does it mean? If we place an order, we can expect a book within 17 days. And median year of publication, this is very important. Mostly the questions that people use about to the librarian is whether you have purchased the latest books or not. So here what I have done is the median year of publication. It's not fair to take the average year. It doesn't mean anything. Whereas if you take median, that will reflect whether you have purchased a maximum number of books towards the current year. Okay, here this is actually for 22, 23, 24, where we have purchased on an average. It's not on a median. We have gone for 2019 books from 2019. That means, yeah, it's not we have purchased from 2010 or something like that. Okay, if it is 2010, we can say that they are old books. Okay, so that's it. Then comes a visualization where the 5 schools are shown and the number of books are shown there, and the cost of books also is mentioned over there. In one table itself, it is shown. And here there is a small indication saying that savings out of discount. So if there was no discount, this much amount should have been used for the purchase of books. Then comes the recommendation by faculty. You can see that the serial number is there, names of faculty members are there, and the number of books recommended by the faculty is there. Okay, and then comes and these are, you can see it's also we can just drag it like that, and then comes mode of purchase. Mode of purchase means what? You can see here the direct purchase from the publisher, whether you got so many books have been received in as a gift. You can see 910 books are received as. Basically the problem is, I will tell you the secret behind it. Then comes the online purchase. One second. And then through the vendor, through the exhibition. So the entire data I told ChatGPT to give me. That is why these type of irregular. Anyway, 910 books, no, it won't, you won't get in a library. And here also you can see that the books are almost in the same number the teachers have recommended. That's because I generated this data using ChatGPT. Okay, that's it. So hope you understood the first page. I can go to the next page and show you what exactly is there. And you can see subject wise purchase. You can see AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning, have 485. So here also you can see that there is some similarity in the numbers, basically because this was generated from GPT. If it was an actual situation, it will never come like this. Okay, and then comes the books based on the year of publication. You can see here the books are purchased from the year of publication are from 2016 onwards. It is there. Okay, and then it is a line chart is shown over there, and then comes purchase of books, supplier agency. This is wonderful. You can see that each agency's names are there, and there also each agencies have been considered equally, and that's it. Okay, And then we'll go to the third page. I don't have much over there. Number of books publisher wise. You can see that from Elsevier. Actually, this is a heat map. So 800 is shown in a different color and all others are in the same color. And here little darker. Okay, so this is how it is shown. And these are the publishers from where we have the entire purchase has been done. Now I will go to the first page again and I will show you certain things, how it is interactive. If you want to know the purchase of only School of Life Sciences, I just need to click here only. You can see that the entire data, the visual data dashboard changes to suit that particular selection. The school I have selected, you can see 935 books and the cost is this much, average is changed, all the things have got changed. You can see here, all the things have got changed. Okay. So this is what it is. And to come back again, you can click on the reset button. When you click on that reset button, things change. Okay. Same is the case with anything, any selection you make. No, for example, gift. That means again there will be cost. Here you can see some cost is there because purposely I have added. Even if you get a book gift in the library, it is always better to put the original cost in the accession register. So that is it. Okay, so that way it is there. So again, you can click on the reset button to bring back to the original position. So this is, I already told you, this is the data of 3 years. 3 years, 22, 23 and 24. Suppose I wanted to know only of the particular year 2023. For that, here I have a selection. It is possible. Select a data range. I can just click on this and then go to the date, year. First you select 23 January 1st, and here you can say 23 December 31st. When you click and apply, you can see that the entire data changes to suit that selection and the number is 1452. Wonderful, no? Out of the entire thing. And moreover, here there is an indication saying that from the last year, 21% have increased in the procurement of books, and the cost, you can see 259% has got increased. Average cost of the book also has got increased. Okay, so here there is no change. The median year still remains the same. Okay, and so you can see that sort of a comparison everywhere the change occurs. And here also you can see 3,96,700 rupees was saved because the discount was there. Okay, so this is the visualization possible. And again, I will go back to I will click on the reset and I will go back. And here I wanted to know how many books have been purchased within 1,000 to 2,000 rupees. So here there is an option. I can just drag this, okay, and put it 1,500 to 2,500. How many books are there? You can see that it is 801 books, and this is the total amount spent on that. Wonderful, no? This is another control on the data. And then comes, there are 5 schools. You wanted to know about one school. There is a selection over there. You can select a particular school. I will select the School of Computer Science, and they have 901 books purchased. You can see that the entire data is now visible for that matter. So this is what, and then behind this there is a picture which I designed in Canva and placed it over there. Okay, so this is the entire visualization that I could do. Same thing I am going to demonstrate here. Maybe I may not be able to do the entire thing, but just see what all I can do. Okay, just listen to me. Okay, so what I have to do is, you don't need even to create an account in this particular software, because almost all of us will be having a Gmail account with us. Okay, so what you need to do is just go to Google and type Google Looker Studio. Simply, even you type Looker Studio is also possible. It will give, earlier it was I think yeah, 1 year before I have seen it as Google Data Studio. Recently only they have changed it to a different name with Looker Studio. Okay, so simply click on it and you will be entering into your account. Okay, where you will see all these things except these 2 things. These two things are the files that I have created, the one that I am showing here, book purchase data dashboard. Okay, this is what is open over there. I created it twice. Okay, so that's all. So otherwise, no, you also will get all these things. So what is the step? Step one is I told you to upload the data into the Excel data into your Google Drive, convert the data. First open the Excel file, then convert the data into Google Sheets. I told you how to do it. Okay, and then keep the data in your drive and open this particular part. There is nothing to join or anything because already you have an account in Gmail. So your browser will allow you to open the interface of Looker Studio, and now it is free. I should say that it is now totally free. You can make use of this interface. So I will explain the interface a little, and then we will start doing the connecting the data from the drive to here is important. That is what we are going to do. Before that, I will just explain what is available here. So this is the emblem, Looker Studio emblem. If at all you have to search some files, no, you can click here and search for it. And here there's a create button. When you click on that, you can see there are three items: report, data source, and explorer. Report is what I have shown you just now. The dashboard is the report. Data source means there are several data sources. Okay, I already told you about digital marketing. When you upload a data into, sorry, a video into YouTube, in fact, a lot of data is getting generated. Like how many people have visited it, from which country they are visiting us, what is their location, then how much time they have spent on it, whether they have liked it. Oh, all these data are essential. You won't believe most of the business in Amazon and Flipkart and all, no, they are actually running on this type of data, digital marketing data. They collect this market data. Actually, it is big data only. They collect it and then they analyze it. And moreover, you might be knowing that the moment you click on an item in Amazon or Flipkart, no, later on, anywhere you click on in the internet, you will get the message from them that it is still waiting for you, come and purchase it. This is only because of the digital marketing possibilities. Okay, so here you can see that the report I have already told you. Then there are several data sources. Suppose you have a website, what you will do, you have to get some data on that. How many people are visiting? How will you get it? It is called a Google Analytics. Google Analytics, you will get the data. Okay, and then there is an explorer, means drilling down into the data is possible with the explorer facility, where it is now in the beta stage, but still we can use it. Okay, so we are actually going to use or create the dashboard using this particular option. Okay, and this you are familiar because these are available in your Google Drive also. Shared files with me, recent means the latest one, then owned by me, trash means those files which you have deleted. And there are templates. These are some of the templates where you can make use of. For example, if you wanted to know about Google Classroom engagement and your data you wanted to analyze, you can easily put it over here. BigQuery data, you can put it over there. Then Google Analytics, if you have an account, a website, and you wanted to have that data analyzed, simply use this template only. You can just use it. Okay, anyway, then it's the same thing are listed over here. These are again the templates gallery, and here also there is a blank report. It is the same. This as well as this are in effect the same. Okay, so I'm just clicking on this. So you people also, after logging into, in fact, we are not logging in already. Your browser is logged in Gmail. So naturally, when you type Looker Studio, you will get it. Okay, nothing to worry. And I'm clicking on this. So in this case, you can see what is happening. But in your case, there are two things to do. Okay, before you get this, there are two things. First thing is a window will pop up and ask you which country you are from. Okay, first you can just note down which country you are from. Answer is the country that you belong to. In those Indians can say India, because some customizations by automatic, for example, the rupee symbol is there for Indians, whereas if it is from America, no, the dollar symbol will be available. That way, that customization is automatically done since you are giving your place of birth or the country in which you belong to. Then comes the next question in the same pop-up is what is the name of your company? If you are having a company, well and good, you can put that. Otherwise, you can put your name. That's all. So on the top, you are saying India. Second one, your name itself. And then below there is a proceed button. Proceed. I have seen that in many cases, the proceed button won't be visible. It's only because of the resolution of the screen. Okay, resolution. You try maximum to reduce the resolution so that this becomes visible. Okay, that button will be proceed or next button will be there. Okay, what is that? First thing is when you click on that create report, you will get the first thing is which country you belong to. Second is the name of your company. That's all. Okay, then next, when you click on the next button, there is something comes up. Okay, some 4 questions are asked. Are you I think it is about sending their up-to-date reports or something like that, maybe some details or up-to-date updatings, all these things if they want. So some 4 questions, you can say yes to all, well and good. No questions are asked, you can log into that. I think even if you say all no to all also it works. I have not tried. I always gave yes to all only. In my case, so in your case also it needs to be done only once. So when you click on yes to all for all the 4 items, there will be again proceed button will be there, or next button will, I don't remember what sort of button it is because long back I did it. Henceforth later on it has never asked me that question. Okay, so only once you have to do it. When you click on that, you will get this window. This type of a window you will get. And this I wanted to show again. Here you can see Google connectors are there. Google data connectors are there. Means what? Google itself, it is providing a lot of data. I already told about that. You can see here Google Ads, Google Analytics. If you have a website, Google Analytics. This is for if you are placing a Google advertisement in Google. That this is actually what we are going to make use of in Google Sheets. If your data is in Google Sheets, well and good, you can use it. And then comes BigQuery, AppSheet, then file upload is there. You can upload a CSV file. Purposely I avoided that CSV option because certain fonts it will not take up. There is some issue with certain font. Not only this, even in the case of Microsoft Excel also, it's not when we upload certain fonts, no, it may not recognize and the data will be missing in that case. So avoid it. It is well and good to use this particular option, Google Sheets. Okay, like that you can see there are how many 24 free services from Google are there. You can make this is YouTube Analytics. As I already told you, if you upload a video into YouTube, you can take that collect the data from YouTube Analytics. And then comes the partner connectors. There are several agencies nowadays. Youngsters, no, they start small businesses for collecting this data and selling it. So these are actually the partner connectors. You can see the number 1126 partners are there. Facebook ads, funnel, Shopify, so many such agencies are there from where you can. Only thing is from the partner connectors, if you want to have the data, you need to pay for it. Okay, so that's it. And then here our data is in Google Sheets. I'm just clicking on this. So all of a sudden you can see that the data is shown over here, purchase of books. You can note down. Okay, so select Google Sheets and then click on the file that is available in your drive. Okay, then nothing to worry. If you have multiple pages, that will get listed over here. Understood? In an Excel sheet, workbook, you will have many worksheets. So those worksheets will be listed here. In my case, I have maintained only one worksheet. It is here, and these are It says the first row is the header and include hidden and filtered cells. Okay, so that's it, and I'm clicking on the add button. In your case, it may ask whether it is permitted. Some permission it may ask. In my case, since I have already started, no questions are asked and it is ready. Okay, I have to click add again. Yeah, it is ready. You can see here the things are ready over here. A simple what is that, school wise record of books is already created by it to show that the data connection is ready. Okay, so I'm just deleting it because I don't want anything created by the software. And here you can see the name of the file and all the data over there. This data, these names are there. No, these are actually in the order. Here it is a different order, whereas when it comes here, it uses alphabetical order so that we can easily identify it. Okay, and here is the page in which we are trying to create the visualization. Okay, so it starts with the size is not enough. This page size is not enough. So what I can do, I can just go to, so any, I think things are easy to understand. It's very simple that way. Now to have the data and its details will be shown over here. See what I am doing. So first thing is you can click on the theme button because you need a particular theme. So here I am going to use a black theme purposely so that it will be more visible to you. When you click on this particular constellation theme, and then when you click over here, you can see that the page has got converted into black color. Clear? So what I did, I went to theme and selected a particular theme and then clicked inside. I got that particular color. Okay, then I have gone to the theme again, and in the theme there is another tab called layout, where here there is an option 1200 to 900. That is the size of this particular sheet of paper. It is in pixels. So what I will do is I will change this to 1800. Okay, so that I will get little more extra length for this. You can see now it has gone little extra. I can show it like this. Earlier it was not like that. By using the scroll button, you can reduce its visibility and all like this. Okay, so this is it. Or you can go to this button, click here and fit to the default option so that it will be visible like this. So we are now ready to make our visualization possible. Okay, so you can see that there is an option to add more pages. You can add more number of pages. You can add multiple data sources. This is not the only data. Okay, and then you can add charts. When you click here, you will get the various charts I have added over here. Then the controls are here. You can bring in embed URL and all. It is possible. Embed an image is possible. Text box is possible. A line and a shape. All these things are possible in this. Okay, just like what you do in an Excel sheet, everything is possible. It works more than that. Okay, so now I will show in between this also, and here I wanted to showcase the key performance indicators. So I'm just copying this from here and bringing it over here, and I'm going to this text box and clicking it here. Okay, and then pasting what I have copied. It is key performance indicators. So you can see when I brought it on the right hand side, the text properties is visible over there. I'm just pressing Control A. Control A means the entire thing is selected. Here I am saying I need it for 45. Size should be 45. Okay, like this. And then I will select again, press Control A, select it, and then change the font. If at all you want to change it, you can click on the impact. This looks better. I took it for that. And then you can change its color. Okay, this is what the color I have used. You can use a different color. You can see I placed the first option for the name of what visualization I'm going to have. So key performance indicators I am going to insert. So for example, for that, for KPIs, you can see there is something called scorecards can be used. Scorecard. KPIs are used by, created by scorecards. I am clicking on that and simply placing it over here. You can see that it has come, and let us see. You can see automatically it has brought in the number 4467. Okay, because the data connection is there, but it says it is record count. That's not what we want. It is the total number of books. Remember that. So how I brought it? I have gone to add a chart, and here is the scorecard for KPIs. All KPIs can be shown like this. When I clicked over here, it automatically brings in the number 4467. Okay, and here I wanted to change this record count to total number of books. For that, you can see here there is something in blue color. Okay, here you can just click in this AUT option. When you click over there, name it is asking, you can say total number of books purchased. Okay, so it has gone beyond the I can just increase it like this, and now I wanted them to be in the middle. Okay, so all those, and also the font I have to increase and all. For that, you can come over here and you can see it is compact number that it wants. That's okay. Then comes here label means particular how it is shown over there. You can click over there and say that I need it in a different color. I will go for white color only, but the size is 28 pixel. I will increase it to something like 36. Yeah, it looks better. Okay, and then below that you can see there the three alignment options. You can see that both of them have come to the middle. That's it. And one more option is there, comparison. I will come to that little later. You can click on that. That also should be in the comparison. Means last year what was done. I have shown you it in a green button over there. Okay, last year it was 21% less. That was that it was showing. Then for this, what is the background color? You can see I will opt for the dark black color. Okay, and I will opt for a white border with the thickness of 4 yeah, like this 4 pixel. Okay, so that's it. I have made my first visualization ready. Okay, I cannot ask you whether you understood or not, but this is the way to do it. Okay, and then I wanted to showcase the next one. What is that? Total amount spent. So in the data for each book, the cost is there. You can see here final price. It has an original price. After the discount, we got this final price. That is what we are going to use as the metric. The measure, all these blue colored items are called the measurements or metrics. Okay, total number of books is a measurement, total amount spent is a measurement, like that. So again, I will have to go to a chart and then go for this, and then I can just make one again. Okay, but I will avoid it because all these are I have to repeat. So I will avoid it and make a copy of this. How to make a copy? Control D for duplicating it. Bring it over here. Now again it is number of books purchased only, but what I will do, I will go to final price and drag it over here, just like this. Okay, it says it is 38 lakhs. I have spent all these 3 years together. I have spent 38 lakhs. And what I should say here, total amount spent. So again, you can click here and say total amount spent. Okay, and then this is not number, it is actually currency. So what you can do, click here, where you have to click in this number, you have to click, and then currency, and then say Indian rupee. You can see that it has come up. Now I have to avoid this decimal point. So all other things I have done. To avoid the decimal point, I have to come to the style, and here is the option. Okay, compact number. Compact number means it will say these many K's. K means thousands. So in the auto decimal precision, you can click and say that it is 0, which means all the decimal points are removed. Okay, so that I have done whatever I wanted in this particular case. Now the third one is average cost of a book. So total is there, number is there. Average we can easily calculate, but we are depending on the software. Again, Control D, and I'm just copying it over here. Okay, and you can see a red line over there which helps us to align the visualizations. Okay, now that I wanted this is the total amount. Click again over here in the sum, and here is the option average. Click on that, and here you say average cost of a book. Okay, it says 858 is the average, and it is again currency only. Yeah, that is done. So I think I have done all. Yeah, you can see here it has come up very well. Okay, all the three visualizations and now there you can see here little less and here little extra space is there. What we can do is select them together just like this, right click or align horizontally. I think, yeah, sorry, align vertically. Right click, align vertically to the middle. That's what. No, order, distribute vertically. That's it. No, again I made a mistake. Horizontally. That's it. So that I can just see now the space between each of them have come up very well. Okay. Same way we can quickly make these things: average discount, average number of days for delivery, and median year of publication. See how I am doing it. I'll make a copy of this, or I will make all the three together and make a Control D so that I can just bring it below here. Select the first one. So here the first one is median average discount. So now I have to bring in the discount from here, drag and drop it over here, and it is the total of the discount. What I want is average. Click over here and say average and type average discount. Okay, average discount allowed or something like that you can say. And then next is the average number of days for delivery. So click here. Here I have put delivery days is there. You can drag and drop it over here and say again it is average. Average days for delivery. Okay. So it says 17, and the third one is 2019. That is the median year of publication. Purposely, I avoided average. Year of publication is here. Drag and drop. Again, it is a metric because it is in blue color. Click here, and it is a number again. So I won't go for average. Here is the median option. So all these are aggregators. Okay, so you can see, say here it is median, median year of publication. Okay, I have done it. Now that I wanted to showcase the comparison. Okay, for last year what has happened. Okay, so for that I will just click this one, and then I will come over here. Okay, and here there is an option. Yes, below this you can see default date range, and below that you can see comparison date range. You can keep it open. Okay, and then say that we want something of the previous year. Select it and apply. You just do it. We have not selected any date. That is why nothing is shown over there. Okay, so like this, for all these we have to fix it. You can see if it is there. You can see comparison date range. Say it is for a previous year. Apply. Okay, I don't think it is. Yeah, here also I will go for it. Click it, go for this previous year, apply. Okay, that is it. And then average discount, that also we can do it. Last year what was the average discount? This type of a question can occur. Average days for delivery, that's meaningless. This also is meaningless. So for all these things I have gone for the previous years, what has happened. There is an indication. For that, what you have to do is go to a control, and then here is the option date range control. So these are the controls. This data visualization can be controlled using these particular tools. So I'm just clicking on that and dragging it over here, just like this. So it says select a date range. Select a date range. We will make a visualization similar to that. Come to the style, and then date range picker. It is now in 14 pixel. I will say 24. Yeah, better. Then background color is dark black, and then it needs a white border. just like what we have done for others. So it will look just like that. Okay, now that it is ready with the visualizations, and I will make it viewable. So click on the view button. You can see that it is now ready for visualization. I can select a particular, for example, I will say in 2023 or 24, what has happened. I will click on 24 January 1st, and then here I will click 24 December 31st. So in this particular year, what has happened? You can see that you can see here the green representation saying that there is an increase in the total number of books. There is an increase in the total amount spent, but the average cost of a book has come down a little bit. Okay, and average discount allowed also has gone up actually 1.4. Here we have not used anything. So you can understand how legibly it is giving us a clear idea about the library is performing. Okay, so that's it. Hope you understood. It's very simple. These are drag and drop possibilities only, nothing more we are doing. Okay, so now that the next visualization here is key performance indicators I have shown. Next is school wise, how many books are purchased and the cost. So it's a table. So procurement of books school wise. I will just copy this. Yeah, Control C. Oh God. I will make a copy of this. Control D. So the title is procurement of school books school wise. Control A. So here there is little bit of creativity is also there. How it looks, no, it depends on your creativity. You can I could also have made it shabby and all, but see that it looks legible and it looks good. Okay, school wise. Procurement of books school. So here what we are going to do is I think our time, I don't know, somebody can, are we going behind the time or?
It is perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, Dr. Gopakumarji.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
It's you can easily have another 20 minutes. We can have deliberation, okay, say for another, yeah.
I will do that.
Yeah, please.
Within that time, I will manage it. Okay. Next is again a chart. This is a table that I have told already, procurement of books school wise, because almost all other things are work in the same way only. You can see here, in this case, the total number of 4,400 books are divided by schools, among schools. Okay, so that the concept school is dividing the total number of books. So that concept is called dimension. So dimension is dividing the metric. Remember, I told about the metric earlier. Metric is the measurement. Here is the number of books, and it is divided among the schools. So the schools is a dimension. Clear? So already here in this dimension, school is there, whereas it is year of publication. So what we will change? We will change it with the record count. Record count. Why it is record count is equivalent to the number of books? We have already given one row for a book. That is why this software considers the number of books is equivalent to the record count, or record count is equivalent to the number of books. Okay, this is the first concept that we have to remember. Okay, I'm just dragging this over here in the metric area. Now you can see all of a sudden the number has come up for each school. I don't know whether I have gone for, yeah, I have gone for this. So I will reset it so that the entire thing, because I know that more books are purchased. So it is there, and here it is record count, and this is the school. I will just keep it little towards this side, and then I wanted to show how much amount also spent for those many books. So here for each book the amount is there. I will drag it and just put it below this option. Okay, when I keep it over here, you can see the final amount also is there. So each book, the entire amount is added over there. Okay, yeah, Now that I wanted to make it bigger so that this visualization, it's very small. So same way what you have done earlier, go there and then go for a wrap text is a good option. And then this is the top label is in 14 pixel. You can say that it can be in 24 pixels. Yeah, it works well. And then below that, you can even give a color for the table. Yeah, something like this, so that it will be more attractive. And the table labels is now in 12 pixel. You can convert it into 24. See, wonderful it has become. Now I will just adjust it this so that it is more visible. Yeah. Okay, and I wanted this number and this number to be in the middle of that column. Okay, so for that you can again come down. Here is the option. This is for dimension and this is for the metric. Click on this and click on this. You can see that the numbers have come up. Only thing is here there are some decimal points. To avoid that, you can see here compact and auto is there. Click on the auto and say that it is 0, so that you are getting the exact number. And below there is an option to, one second, yeah, background color and then border color, make it white and go for something like a 4 pixel, and then this is it. If you want a consolidation of everything, that is also possible. Somewhere here it is there. One second. Yeah, wrap text is for this. If at all the names goes beyond that, no, so it is showing up the school record count and the final price. Everything is clear over there. I wanted the total thing to be shown. I'm not getting it. Yeah, anyway, I don't want to waste the time, but see, what you have to do is when you click here, if you go to this particular style area, you will get all those things, no, to make it better. Okay, so this is what it is. I already have shown this select range. Now if you want to have a what is that, a drop down list of all the schools, okay, you can go for that. Click on this drop down list and keep it over here, something like this, and then say, yeah, already the control field is school only thing is you have to go for style. Say the text is of 14 pixel, you want it for 24. Yeah, it is there. And inside when you click, the names are there, that also should be bigger. Click over there and say it is 24. Now when you click, you will get bigger names. And then again you can go for the border and color. Okay, so that you are again making it better visible. Clear? That's it. So this is again another visualization. Now you can click on the view button. Almost everything we have done. Okay, one more visualization I will show you. Something like I will go for yeah, this I will go for how the various how the books have been purchased. For that, again go to chart and go for this option, pie chart. Drag it over there like this, and then you have to say the mode of purchase. That's what the dimension, and the record count is again the number of books only. You can see the percentages are shown and the methods of purchase are shown. Okay, come to the style, and then how many slices you need. Already only 5 are there, so nothing to worry. And then here there is an inner radius option. You can just bring it to the middle, so that the visualization from pie chart to donut, it is changing. And even you can have the variance of a single color also is possible, but I prefer this only. And then below that you can have the already I told you it is percentages, but I want the values. You can click on the value, and then legend you want, and its size you want it to be made into 20 or something. 24 is also big. Yeah, you can see now the legend is also shown big. Now I will go for the background color and then the border. Okay, so this is the case with almost all visualizations. Other things are no, it's very simple that way. I have shown you the particular what is that, control boxes and all. Now if at all you wanted to bring in a picture, what you will do? The only thing is you have to design the picture in Canva or something, and then click over here upload the picture from there into your computer, and then you can just click on that. I am just going to use this, okay, and click open. You can see that only thing is the same measurements, pixel measurements you have to use for that. So I brought it over here and then dragging it so that it will cover the entire visualization. You can, oh, sorry, little extra is required anyway. So somewhere I missed the measurements. You can see this is the picture. Only thing is it has to go behind the visualization. Right click over here, order, send to back. That's all. You can see that the entire visualization has been brought properly. One second. Yeah, some okay. So now when I click on the view button, it is visible like this, and this is very much interactive also. So if I am clicking over here and clicking on a particular school, the entire visualization changes to suit that particular school. Okay, now that this date changes also, I have already told you, you can select a particular date, for example 2023 January 1st, and then January 2022, sorry, 23 January 30th. For 1 month, what is the situation? Okay, so it will give clearly only 25 books have been purchased. So last year there was 177. There is an increase in the number of books in this particular month. And last year, the January, we have not gone for this. This way, you can identify the what is that the exact position of what is happening in your library. Now that if at all you want to, it's always better to share it with the authorities so that things are transparent. For that, what you can do is you can click on this option, and here there is a download report. You can download it, or what you can do is in the view menu you will get a embedded report option. Embedded report. When you click it, it will give you the code, the HTML code for or iframe code for you to take it to a web page and paste it over there. Okay, you can just copy this and then embed it in a website. So that is possible. You can have multiple pages. So in my case, what I did is I have a home page, and from there I have links for the various pages. Okay, so all these things I've made like that only. It's very easy that way. So once you know the fundamentals, it becomes very easy for you to make the visualization. Okay, so I am not proceeding further. Mostly all other things are all other charts are almost the same thing. You drag it, but only thing is that the suitable visualization only you have to bring. Okay, so you can see that in this case what I have done is I wanted to show schools and the number of books purchased and the total amount. So I brought only the table. I cannot bring a what is that, a bar chart and show these together. It's not a good idea. So this type of selections you can, and to make it what is that, looking good, you have to use your creativity only. Okay, so that's it. You can see it's a simple beginning only. I think I have conveyed how you can start with, and then everything I have learned through YouTube videos only. I learned this most of the things through YouTube videos only. You can also do that. No further things are required. Almost whatever is required for the starting up, I have already told you. So I'm winding up here. I'm ready to answer queries if at all they have something.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Gopakumarji, for a very exemplary presentation and so eloquently delivered, and which really speaks volumes of, that great, the most effective teacher, breaking the complex, complexities of a subject into the very, very simple ways, and that you have so strongly demonstrated today in this presentation. And we remain truly grateful to you for sharing this huge expertise and inspiring everyone to come forward. And that's very much evident. Even, we are able to see, and I think you would also be able to see on the chat box also, a number of queries which have been raised. remarkably contribution that you have made to not only the allies professionals, also for our researcher communities. And I must truly admire, your way of, it's a storytelling. This entire, you have weaved the story so well of what is this data visualization. And in a simple way, I think each one of us who have so rapidly been listening to your entire expertise and knowledge today, data visualization, to visualize it, and that's how the visualization, and how to see those numbers and the data as an visual, as an image. It's more an imagery. And that you have weaved this entire stories, in such a wonderful way, with a very great impact, I must say that it has made, and inspired everyone to come forward in really trying their hands out. And more we get engrossed into it, the more we will definitely be learning. We can see the requests coming in from our colleagues who are wanting to, be sure that are they going to get this video recording. So firstly, would like to tell everyone that yes, entire deliberations are getting video recorded and on camera. We are also getting the consent from Dr. Gopakumarji that we would like to make it available on the DELNET's YouTube channel. And also would like to mention that perhaps in the days to come, we may like to have practically, a kind of a workshop. And as being an esteemed member of the governing board, Dr. Gopakumarji does travel to Delhi and also to DELNET. And maybe at in near future, we may think about having even an in-person workshop on this, which will really help our professional colleagues to get some real hands-on experience onto it. And maybe perhaps also we can think about creating a small group on this, maybe a kind of a discussion forum on this, wherein we can create it as a group for exchanging the work that we are going to do on this, and to share our success stories. Perhaps since Dr. Gopakumarji is so closely associated with DELNET, we can assure you of the best ever support coming, and he has today, being here today, he has already made a difference. So thank you so very much, Dr. Gopakumarji. Remain truly grateful to you for your time and efforts in being there, and in a very simpler way, you have been able to make this very effective presentation quite an enriching one. We remain truly appreciative of that, and thank you so very much for making it possible for us to have you here. With your permission, we would like to make now the floor open for questions, and would like to mention, because I could see few questions which are already being placed. And one of the question, this is coming from Dr. Vignesh Essen, the Chief Librarian from IMM Visakhapatnam, and he is wanting to know that, dear Dr. Gopakumar, I would just like to quote Dr. Vignesh, dear Dr. Gopakumar, using the tool which is enough to create the data visualization only once by updating the data every specific interval, or each and every time it should be customized based on the data period and content? That is, whether it's a dynamic or is it a static in nature?
It's a wonderful question. In fact, I forgot to tell about that. The moment we update this data, means that the Google Sheet, within no time, this gets updated over here. Every 15 minutes, the software will go and search for its particular source and then updates it. Okay, or we can also do it. It's here, it's available under view button. There is an option, refresh data. Control-Shift-E, when you give, whatever new data comes, it gets added over here. I could have shown it. It's very simple that way. The moment the data comes, it gets. So it's a dynamic platform. It's a wonderful question. I forgot to answer.
So wonderful. Yeah. Thank you very much. And thank you, Dr. Vignesh, and thank you, Dr. Gopakumarji. And a question from Rosanna Elizabeth Roy, who says, firstly, sir, thank you so much for the informative and very artistic presentation. And I wanted to ask if the platform comes with the templates that you have already in fact shown, and you may like to, give your views once again to Dr. Rosanna Elizabeth.
Yeah, there are templates. There are templates. I already have shown it. think, yeah, these are the templates. There is a template gallery, but only thing is you have to see for what purpose it has been used. So use it accordingly. This is it. There are YouTube channel report is there. So if you have the data, no, automatically you can connect it with that. Easily you can. So you need not make the entire thing on again and again. It's there already.
Thank you very much. And this is for you, Mrs. Hemawati. It seems like, that you have missed out the initial part of the presentation, as you have been asking that how to add the sheets in this, because we have to convert the Excel file into the, the Google Sheets. And we request you, because that's how in the very beginning, Dr. Gopakumar has informed everyone that firstly you have to, curate all your data into the Excel file as an Excel file, and then you have to convert that Excel file as an as in the Google Sheet, and that is in the Google Drive. You have to upload it and then have to get it converted as a Google Sheet, and then you have to get into the Looker Studio. And as being mentioned by Dr. Gopakumar, that you need not to really sign in that. Even as an open tool, you can do that and make the use of it. So we request you, this is to inform everyone that the entire recording will be available tomorrow on the YouTube of DELNET YouTube channel with the name of WebView. We also request you to subscribe to that channel, because we keep on updating and uploading. The moment we organize session, we always upload, the entire deliberation so that it can be viewed again, and many other colleagues can view that. So we request you to please kindly subscribe, and the name of the channel you can type in on Google DELNET YouTube channel, and you will be prompted with this web view channel, that is a webinars view, and you can very well subscribe. And tomorrow we are going to certainly make it updated, and you can use this. Now we are making the floor open for questions. I hope so, Dr. Gopakumar, we can have for another 15 minutes,
Yes,
some 10, 15 minutes we can have, yeah. Now here it comes, one of the question, Dr. Gopakumar, before, with the permission of all our colleagues here online and also you, one of the thing I would just like to inquire from you, because two most important aspects, because once we think about the open platforms, and this is an open source software, and also the open platform, not only the software, but more an open platform. And since we are dealing with the data, and data always also has, it comes, you have a data protection, at the same time, you have a secrecy of that data which is there, and you have very confidential data also, and you want to definitely would like to make a use. How far, this platform helps in securing that data? Because is it a way that, because we could see that you had shown this one, a small window when it was showing search, the Looker Studio. Search Looker Studio. So that means, is it like searching the other data of the others, who are being connected on this platform?
Only whatever we have brought in now, only ours. No, it's not from others.
Okay.
Because totally this is confined to ourselves only. So nothing from others. So same way, others cannot peep into our data. It is not possible unless you give the credentials.
Perfect. So the data is secured enough, because we do also have now Personal Data Protection Act and not many things, and especially in the libraries, we are the ones who does possess in huge large numbers the personalized data of our students, their contact numbers, mobile numbers, all their information is being there. So it remains as a secure platform. It's not something that within that those others who are connected on the same platform, they will have a chance to view this. No, right?
Yes.
It's so. So that's the thing, that is more convincing, that whatever we are. But I believe then, if we are doing it as an open platform, do you think that we need to then sign in? With our credentials and create an account rather than as an open
once you log into Chrome, you are actually logging in with your Gmail ID. So naturally, when you type open Looker Studio, you are logging in. You don't need another logging in there.
So through our Gmail account, that makes greater sense. Perfect. Perfect, Gopakumar. This clarifies. Thank you so very much for putting this query to rest. So thank you so much. And now we are making the floor open to all our colleagues who may like to ask any question. And floor is open. And this is for getting you connected in real online time with our esteemed speaker, Dr. Gopakumarji. I request you, please kindly raise your hand so that we can connect you. I could see that this is from Mr. Anand and Mr. Karma, who is wanting to know, can we get a soft copy for data visualization for practice? So Anand, as being said, the recording is going to be available, and a soft copy, I believe, you may like to refer to this video recording, and as being indicated also by Dr. Gopakumarji, the more you will do it, and this is how this entire, whenever you have to really play with the, these tools. It's truly like playing, and the more you get your hands onto the platform, onto the tool, the more you will find it, convincing for your own self to further, look into the tool. So, and for any questions, anything at any point of time, you are most welcome always to approach Dr. Gopakumarji, who does possess such a great expertise on this subject. So I'll just now go to Mr. Anita Kumari, MP. Anita, you have raised your digital hand. Hope so that you are wanting to ask a question. We have unmuted you, Anita, requesting you to unmute yourself. Anita Kumari, MP, could you please unmute yourself? No, I think mistakenly by you would have definitely tried to see. Just requesting colleagues, kindly raise. This is for Bandana Basu, who has raised the digital hand. This is for you, Bandana. Could you please unmute yourself? Bandana Basu, could you please unmute yourself? Okay, this is a question, one question that I have just seen it being there. And this is from Mr. Pradeep Das, saying, if anyone asks for the authenticity of the data presented, how could we be able to prove it? The data is coming from us.
Yeah.
Dr. Gopakumar, please. Yeah.
In fact, see, authenticity means it is an internal matter of the library and the others. Why should we put it outside? So there is no issue of an authenticity as such. But in an office, you have to maintain your what is that, credibility. You cannot have wrong data in the platform. So if at all you are using for some other purpose, it can be misused also. This is for your office setup, and you are actually going to have it with your offices and all. So that time you cannot have a misleading data. That's all.
Yes. Yeah, so Pradeepji, we as a library professionals, we remain always sensitive about the accuracy of the data and authenticity, which are the most important aspects. So whatever, because the Excel file that you create of the data, that has to be an authentic one. So whatever you are feeding into the system, it is going to project that as an output only. So we have to remain very, very sensitive on that.
Yes.
So this is for you. This is for Dr. Preeti. Yeah, this is for you, Dr. Preeti Sharma. Preeti, you have raised your digital hand. Could you please unmute yourself quickly? If not, I would presume that you have just tried to see that what this digital hand icon would do. And we are just now have crossed GH. And I'm quickly going because we have to move from A to Z and have crossed K and just quickly going through it. And this is from Kunzang Yangchek. I will just come to you. This is, yeah. Kunzang Yangchek Gutier, requesting you to please unmute yourself and ask your question. Kunzang Yangchek Gutier, could you please, I believe our colleague from Bhutan. This is for you, Mr. Kunzang Yangchen. Could you please unmute yourself? I have unmuted you. Would you like to unmute yourself? This is for you, Mr. Yangchen. Could you please unmute yourself? I'm extremely sorry. I think, you have not been able to do that. You can post your question in the meantime. on the chat box, and we will be happy to pose that question. Mr. Marimuthu, Mr. Marimuthu, could you please unmute yourself? Mr. Marimuthu, could you please unmute yourself? It seems so. I sincerely request all our colleagues, kindly click onto this digital icon only if you are wanting to ask a question. Otherwise, it sets a wrong alarm here, and we feel as if you are wanting to ask a question. I'm just quickly now, I just request you, Dr. Gopakumar, just allow me a minute more. This is for Partha Kumar Shukla. Mr. Partha Kumar Shukla, could you please unmute yourself? This is what happens in the virtual, because in person you can see who is wanting to ask or not, but herein this triggering of this digital hand does give us a feel that you are interested to ask a question. And I'm just quickly trying we have now reached till, this is for Rajkumari Urmila. No, the moment I uttered your name, it's no longer being there. I think, no, you are also not wanting to ask, and requesting you, if anyone is wanting to further ask any question, you can. We have Mr. Shailendra Arora, and Shailendra, I would like to see. Okay, here is a question from Mr. Vinod Ilangovan. Vinodji, thank you so very much, and I'm really appreciative of your joining in from National Library of Science and Technology, Hanover, Germany, and a very distinguished speaker for our next webinar session, which is going to happen on 5th of April. Thank you so very much for taking out time in being there. And I would be happy to connect you online. I just have sent you an audio connect link. This is for you, Dr. Vinod. Would you like to unmute yourself? I believe I will now be asking your question to Dr. Gopakumarji, and herein comes a question for you, Dr. Gopakumarji, and this is from Dr. Vinod Ilangovan from Hanover, National Library of Science and Technology, and he's a curation coordinator for Open Research Knowledge Graph at TIB. And the question is, dear Dr. Gopakumar, thanks for the informative webinar. Are there any limitations of Looker Studio that librarians should be aware of? When might another tool be more suitable? So, are there any limitations that you think about?
At present, there are no limitations. No limitations at all. No restrictions. I really don't know when they are going to make it a proprietary item. Otherwise, it is still free. No restrictions as such. You can make use of it. Except in the case of the Explorer option, you might have seen this in this particular window. There was an Explorer option over there. In that, see, this one is at present it is in the beta stage. Otherwise, no, the entire thing is freely available.
Thank you so very much for letting us all know about it. Thank you very much. And also thank you very much, Dr. Vinod, for being there with us today also. And this is now Vinitha Walson would like to ask a question, and I'm requesting you, this is for you, Mrs. Vinitha Walsalan. Could you please unmute yourself? Vinitha, I really would like someone to connect and to say that, yes, they genuinely have been wanting to ask a question. Never mind. Let me ask this question, and this is for you again, Gopakumarji, from Mr. Amit Chawla. And Amit is wanting to know, how is Looker Studio different from AI-powered tools? Because there are so many AI-powered tools which are easy and can visualize data on a single click. And your take on this, Dr. Gopakumarji?
What is that, AI?
How is Looker Studio different from AI-powered tools? Because as per Amit, there are a number of AI-powered tools, which are the data visualization tools, and which he says that on a single click, we are also able to get.
I haven't used those softwares. Only I have used Power BI and this. Okay, I am not aware of the other thing. Whatever you are telling, I haven't used at all. So I am not in a position to opine about it.
So Amit, perhaps you may like to try your hands out also on the Looker Studio, and you may carry out a comparative study, the pros and cons, and also in which ways, Looker Studio is playing a more better role, or the AI. So it would be worth enough to have, or you may do a cross study and maybe in a collaboration with Dr. Gopakumarji, and both of you can let the world know that how the AI-generated, AI-powered tools and the tools being offered by Google are making a difference. And so that would be really a good discussion, to carry forward. This is one question now coming for you now, and this is from Aparna SD, and she is wanting to know, sir, how long is the data stored in Looker, and are there any specific retention policies in place?
No, nothing is there.
How do they? And this is
it's like our emails only. As long as we have space in our Google account, it will remain. There is no such restrictions as such. It will remain. Just like your very old emails are still there in Gmail, no? Same way it will remain.
Perfectly fine. And this is for you, Dr. Vinod. I'm just trying, once again to get connected with you. You said that you have been able to see our link, and we would be very happy to hear, because you are going to be our very next esteemed speaker for 5th of April. So I have just tried once again, and definitely, we are going to have a dry run to ensure that we are able to. So 5th April is all set to listen to you. So, and we look forward to it. And thank you very much for being there. We have truly appreciated your being there. It is, okay, this is Amit is wanting to know, is it like a Power BI or like a Sense? The same. Yeah, I think you both have to, yes, yeah.
Yeah, Power BI equivalent only. Only thing is Power BI is another proprietary item. This is totally free. That's the difference. Power BI, you can work on it, but to share the visualizations, you need to pay for it. Otherwise, no, this is totally free for the time being.
That's great, Gopakumarji. You have very rightly said, for the time being, for the time being. We never know, because the more popular it becomes, and more adoption and more, the institutions and professionals come forward in embracing that. And that always inspires then, those who are promoting also on one side open access to get it into, the proprietary. So, but yes, indeed, this is a time now that we have to really get into, and I think the libraries has to play a very pivotal role in sensitizing, because researchers, scholars, and even for our own, the way that we look at the things, as you have rightly pointed it out in the very beginning, because the image, it's like image speaks, more than 1,000 words. So it's just simply that 1,000 words and one small little clip, we are able to do. And the retention also in today's day and time with our youngsters around, you always have to say in the least possible way the maximum. And it holds a great value in the libraries, undoubtedly, for researchers and scholars also at the same time. For policy decision makers, we are working on the reports. You have to really, interpolate your data and to make it more appealing and in a very concise manner to present it. This definitely is one of the most fascinating tool, and since it belongs right now as an open tool, and anyone and everyone may like to come forward in embracing and making the best use of it. We really can't thank you enough, Gopakumarji. It has been such a tremendous opportunity for each one of us in exploring the tool, the entire visualization tool, and you have really made us to envision, the future that we hold for our own selves, and to really come forward collectively and collaboratively. I believe that's the need of the hour. And therein how the organization like DELNET, whose entire mission and the vision is to enhance, the cooperation, is to enhance this, not only the connections, but also collaborations. And each one of us should come together, march together, move together, work together. And I believe that through these webinars that we do, we are able to brainstorm together. And then, yes, definitely, we also have to see the avenues wherein we join hands together and help in building up that ecosystem that we really wish to establish. So thank you so very much, Gopakumarji, and maybe have now a pleasure of presenting you a mighty elephant, a well-studied one, which I may like to present at our upcoming board meeting, as a token of a very warm, sincere admiration, not only for the presentation that you made today, but also for the enormous support to DELNET and also for the entire library fraternity, all our researchers and scholars. And this is from each one of us, nearly 700 of our colleagues who have been able to join from different parts of India and many other countries as a token of a very warm, sincere admiration and appreciation for the intellect that you hold and that desire to share your knowledge with others that has truly been, valued and appreciated. Thank you so much. And we really look forward in the days to come also to have many more such occasions, in having you on this online platform, and also in person to hold the workshops that we will be happy to, see to it that we are also able to have for our professional colleagues in person workshops. With them, others joining in online, we do fully appreciate that not everyone can, be in a position to join in person, but let's continue these dialogues. We have definitely set in, the new trend today by having these fruitful discussions on this wonderful tool. And many of us would like to come forward and making a big thing. Thank you so very much for being such a wonderful, colleague and of such an immense support to us. We remain ever grateful to you, Gopakumarji. Thank you very, very much indeed from each one of us. And also on this occasion, I would like to say thanks to our next speaker. And this is to let you all know that on 5th of April, please mark your calendar, 5th April, and which falls on a Saturday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So we are going to hold a session on open research knowledge graph. Find the research you are actually looking for, which will be delivered by Dr. Vinod Ilangovan, who is a curation coordinator for the Open Research Knowledge Graph at the German National Library of Science and Technology, TIB, at Hanover in Germany. Dr. Vinod is being there with us, and it's such a, wonderful for us to have our next speaker also being there today on this platform. We look forward to welcoming you back on 5th of April. We will be sharing the webinar registration link with a request. Do kindly help us in reaching out to many other colleagues in your own states, in your own countries, and DELNET would remain indebted to you for being such a wonderful, professional associate who is really helping us, in reaching out, and also to keep on continuing our journey of, connecting not only the libraries, not connecting only the professionals, but yes, contributing and working together and ensuring that we are able to have more knowledge enriching and knowledge enhancing discussions and contributing in some significant ways for making the society more knowledgeable. With this, we conclude today's webinar session. Would like to also make you all aware that by 5:15 IST, that is precisely in another 1 hour's time, you will be receiving the certificate of participation, given with great sense of appreciation for your presence here today. And we really look forward to meeting you again on 5th of April, 2025 at 3 p.m. IST. And we will be intimating you through our online communication, and we look forward. We have truly appreciated, we greatly admire and appreciate the participation of each one of you, and also for being such an engaging participant, to ask your queries, because what you ask is always is so enriching for anyone and everyone else too. And you inspire us to keep on, moving ahead and to keep on organizing these webinars, which also gives us ample opportunities to network with each one of you. Once again, thank you so very much. And also, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to my own colleagues, Mr. Kushal Giri Goswami, the Senior Network Assistant, and also Mrs. Ranjana for assisting us in organizing these webinars. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all. Stay happy, stay blessed, stay connected, and we really look forward to having you back again on 5th of April. Till then, do take good care of yourself, and we really look forward to our continued discussions. God bless you all. Thank you very much, one and all. Thank you. Thank you.